Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of Sashay Away with Barry. Look, we have a sign! I was crafty.
It's beautiful. I love arts and crafts.
And we are here, we're going to talk about All Stars 3, episode 7. I don't even know if I can name this episode. It's so many words. I call it word soup. Kennedy said it best.
I love it.
And Kennedy is on her chest.
Oh.
We have Miss Portia Thority with us today,
Hi.
aka my good friend Lucas.
Hello everyone, Portia Thority here.
I'm so excited to have someone actually show up in drag. I've had another drag queen on here that came as a boy.
Oh, well I'm happy to break the
and
trend.
so hopefully this is going to be a new trend.
Oh, I love this. Well, thanks for having me on. I'm
Kesa
so
is supposed to be on next week, but she hasn't confirmed if she's coming as a boy or a girl yet.
Come on, Kesa. Bring on the girl stuff. Bring on the tradition.
Bring on the wig at least.
I love it. Oh, I love her. I hope she comes on a drag. That's amazing. Hi everyone.
Hi everyone, we're here. So I'm going to go through my social media because I always forget to do it, so I put it in my notes to go through first. I'm on Facebook and Twitter at bhbrown13, and Instagram, which is really where I post everything. For the most part, I don't really use Twitter other than I post these videos, or if I buy tickets to something, it shows up on there because it posts automatically.
Oh, that's so smart.
And so Instagram is the real Barry Brown. Again, I'm not because I'm famous, but because there are 9 million Barry Browns in the world, and I want to distinguish myself. No. Rather than being Barry Brown number 652.
Absolutely not. It's because you're famous. It's because you're famous.
And so feel free to follow me. I don't have anything blocked, so you follow me. Facebook will ask if I want to be your friend, and if I want to, I will. Which I do for most people. Unless you're a stripper. Does Portia have a social media at all yet?
Portia does. You can find Portia Thority on Facebook just at Portia Thority, Portia Thority. So feel free to add her. You'll find links to Instagram and every other social media platform there as well.
Awesome.
Check me out.
So go find Portia Thority.
Yes.
She is a budding New York City drag queen.
Ooh, baby queen.
Where are you from originally?
I grew up in Georgia. Yeah, I've lived in New York since 2009.
Awesome.
I'm overused and underfunded, so that's where the name came from. So we'll see. Hopefully you'll see me out and about on the town, on the scene.
Exactly.
So come say hi.
We are not drinking our typical white girl rosé.
No.
I've boycotted them now for 2 weeks in a row.
Hey.
Because they haven't given me any money yet.
Oh.
I give them publicity every time.
Bye.
Portia is having gin and tonic. I'm having vodka soda.
Classy.
You're classy ladies.
I mean, I love
and they
those
are
cups.
ginormous.
Oh, they're amazing. Perfect size.
So we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna start off by talking about Ben leaving Drag Race.
Oh goodness.
Because that is how the episode starts.
The gag of the season.
The ladies were a little shook by it. They didn't know what to do.
Poor things. I would be too, though.
But it's a little crazy.
Yeah, I mean, to walk back into the workroom after that's nuts.
Yeah. It's a little wacky. But she did what she wanted to. I have been telling everyone she beat Drag Race. She didn't win the competition, but she beat Drag Race.
Ain't that the truth, though?
And everything about it.
To, like, make up your own rules and to do that.
Exactly. I think she was tired of... She didn't want to get a bad edit, which I get.
That's true. That's valid. I can understand that.
So she took it into her hands to make sure she didn't get one.
Hey, good for her.
She left on a high note. She probably was going to win the season.
Yeah, I would be wearing my Bendela tee today if it weren't for the fact that she's self-eliminated.
Yeah.
I do. I think
I'm going to wear mine next week because she should have won.
She should have won. She should have won. I saw her in Seattle, and that's where I got my T-shirt. And I fell in love with her, but sort of forgot about her prior to this season. And it was just oh, thank you.
Up on that thing.
And
you don't have to hold it the whole time.
I was blown away at how she just blew everything away this season. So I very quickly became Team Bendela.
Yes. If you're interested in going to see Ben, she's going to be at the Laurie Beachman Theater. I believe it's Memorial Weekend. I have tickets for the Friday show with some friends of mine, and we are going to go have a good time. It is her Disco A Go-Go, I believe, show, which I've already seen, and I'm going to see it again, so clearly I liked it.
Oh, that'll be so fun.
So it is that whole weekend. I think she's doing 7 shows.
Wow. Holy cow.
There's a Thursday show, the one show Thursday, and then I think 2 Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 7 and 10. I'm going to the early show because I'm old.
See, I would be going to the early show as well.
I'm going to the early show, and then I'm going to go to Flaming Saddles
afterwards.
See,
that means you know how to party and do it right. That doesn't mean that you're old at all.
Because my boyfriend still works there, and I'm going to go have a drink with him.
Really? He does? I didn't know
No,
that.
not my boyfriend.
Oh.
I have one of the
One of the
cowboy dancers is my boyfriend.
Don't we all have a boyfriend at Flaming Saddles?
Yeah.
Somewhere.
I have a few now because they have some new boys that are really cute.
Have you been to the one in Hollywood?
I'm sorry?
Have you been to the one in Hollywood?
I have.
It's huge.
It's huge and it's not as fun.
It's not.
They don't.
It's
First of all, they don't wear
different.
cowboy boots.
Oh.
They wear sneakers.
I'm over it already.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy it, but good for them. I'm glad they're a chain.
Do you think that they were hiding their like being shook at all, and you think a lot of them were really just excited to know that their chances of winning?
I think they are ecstatic.
They gotta be. They gotta be. I would be too.
Because going up to that, I don't think most of them thought they had a chance anymore.
No, they couldn't. How could you?
But Ben also could have thought if she ended up because if she ended up in the bottom, they were just going to send her home. So maybe she left on her own because of that.
Yeah, that's very true.
They would have sent her home immediately, I think.
That's very true, and the whole Miss Congeniality thing as
right,
well. You know, I mean, she deserves it. Good for her. All her success.
Kennedy was the one that seemed to have the most to say in her confessional, not in the room, in the confessional. Saying that Rue doesn't like quitters. She wants people that are there to win and the competitors. And I was like, girl.
And she had all types of theories too.
She sure did. She was going
ABC.
after it. She like maybe she wanted to be Miss Congeniality. Maybe she
was dissecting.
Maybe she's crazy. Who knows?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know, but she's gone.
She's gone. Gonna miss her.
What did you think about BB not showing her lipsticks?
You know, is she?
There it is.
That's the tea.
That's her
the
right
tea.
there.
You know, to be doing it all season, I don't know, I just feel like to have the chance to come back and then to act that way, if the mole theory, which I'm sure everyone here has heard about, discussed.
We talked a little bit about it on here.
You know, if that pans out to be true, a lot of what I've seen from BB will be forgiven.
Yes.
But otherwise, I just don't know.
There's no forgiving it if she's not the mole.
How do you not? Like, I just don't.
And I don't think they're doing a reunion, which I'm sad about because I was hoping. I mean, I know we're going right into season 10,
right?
But I was hoping there would be like some little catch up because I'd like to hear from some of them.
That's true.
I would love for them to show the lipstick that she took. They have it on film. She took it out of the lipstick case.
Absolutely. Oh, they absolutely
just
do.
Because at that point, who cares?
Everyone wants to know.
Everyone just wants to know.
Yeah, I thought it was a little shady of her.
It was very shady. What do you think the reasoning was, besides being the mole?
I think clearly the girl's sitting in the room, and she's just trying to keep, necessary or unnecessary, she's trying to keep drama out of the room.
Right.
But I think that's part of the gig. I feel like everyone up to that point knew that just what came next.
Right.
And to sort of veer off the path there, I think you put a larger target on your back than you do if you were to just have the conversation. You know?
Target, yeah.
You just need to have the chat.
Yeah.
Like the kiki.
So, yeah, I don't think she was bringing back Morgan.
No.
I don't think anyone was bringing back Morgan, except for Ben, obviously.
Yeah.
But at the beginning of the episode, I wouldn't think that she would have brought back Ben either. I would have thought.
That's true.
I mean, she should have brought back Aja if they were basing it on
who
pure talent.
I agree, and I sort of thought both of them maybe would have picked Aja.
Yeah.
That's who I had in the bag.
Who do you think she would have sent home?
You know?
The only one she wasn't allowed to would be Ben.
Right.
Technically.
Right. You know, I think, to be honest, she probably would have sent, I wouldn't have been surprised to see Kennedy or Shangela go.
I think she picked Trixie.
Yeah? Maybe that's just my yeah.
I really think she
true.
did, because of the three, I think she would save Shangela and Kennedy.
Oh.
And it's not because of race. Everyone's going to say, oh, you racist. No, it's not because of that. I think she's probably closer with them.
That's valid.
And she had said something when they're talking about Trix. She's like, oh, Trixie's calm. She's calm with either staying or going home because she has this great career. And I was like, oh, girl, you sent it to her home.
Yes, I do remember that. I do remember that. Now that you say that edit. Yeah.
And so I feel I feel like she might have picked Trixie, and
maybe I just forgot.
That would have been the gag of the season if she showed that. Not that she sent her home, but just to show, I picked Trixie.
To whip that out. That would have been the episode. Right
that's the end right there. You don't need to do any more.
We have to find a way to get that lipstick. We've got to find that footage. We're gonna take to Twitter and we're gonna get a Wow Presents. to release the footage.
Someone has this footage somewhere.
It's out there.
It's there. Someone just needs to share it with everyone.
One day maybe we'll know.
Shangela once again talked to Game of Thrones. I'm still over it. I love Shangela, but I don't watch Game of Thrones.
Neither do I. I've never
Everything
seen
she
it.
says, I mean, I know the names, but they mean nothing to me.
Wasn't there an old lady who killed herself? Named Cersei?
Sure.
See, that's as far as
no idea.
I don't know.
I really have no idea.
Somebody with no balls, ancestral cousins.
Yeah.
and an old lady who kills herself.
Yeah,
The
and
extent-
dragons.
And dragons. And
Dragons. That's
I
all
just-
I know. That's the extent of my Game of Thrones knowledge.
Is it on
And-
VH1? Is this a plug that we're secretly like being? No, it's different
No,
now. It's HBO.
it's HBO.
I was like, maybe
Yeah, I don't
they're
Maybe Shangela
subconsciously-
wants to be on the show, and
Yeah,
so she's
yeah.
just gonna keep saying it until they hire her.
That's just the
She's-
motif of the
She's
season.
gonna show up as a drag queen in whatever period of time they're in.
Can you imagine that's the theme? The next time she's on Drag Race, it's
You know what they should
Game of
really
Thrones.
do is a Game of Thrones challenge now.
They really should. They
Just do
absolutely
one.
should.
Just do
In
one.
honor of Shangela.
Yeah,
Oh.
Shangela can come back and judge it.
Bless her heart. Well, she may be on a 4th season. We don't
You
know.
never know.
You never know.
All Stars 12. Shangela's coming back.
Bless it. I love me some Shanji.
Me too. So Nancy Pelosi stopped by.
She did. She stopped by, said hello.
She stepped by, raised her fist. She had on a rainbow eye watch.
She did.
She couldn't show the eye watch because that's product placement. So she showed us her rainbow band, and wanted everyone to vote.
Is that what it was? I did. It was an eye watch.
It was.
I see. I see.
That is
Slick.
what the band looks like,
That
the rainbow
is
badge. And
slick.
it's interesting that rainbow band was only given to Apple staff.
Oh,
It wasn't given out to the public.
interesting.
And I still don't think it's available, but somehow Nancy got one.
I know, she's special. She got the rainbow wristband.
Because she
from
lives in San
Apple.
Francisco, and that's where Apple is.
Oh, representing.
You know, represent.
Represent the Apple.
So she told us to go out and vote,
As you should.
as you should.
Anyone that mentions the word resist is a good friend of mine.
Yes.
I was really pleased to see her. And I was really pleased also to see that the Queens had such a positive
They
response
appreciate
to
it
her.
so much.
It made me so happy. And so to have, I think it was really special for them to have that moment on the show.
Yeah.
And good for them.
I was kind of, I knew what the challenge was, but I
Mhm.
was hoping when she was there would be some kind of political challenge.
Yeah, something.
It would have made sense to tie it in, but
like a Trump pinata.
I'm
or
saying every
something,
week
like-
I don't produce the show, even though sometimes I feel like I should.
Yeah, I mean, hell.
But yeah, it was just, I'm glad she was there, but it was weird that they didn't do a challenge
I fully
related to that.
Exactly, yeah. I fully,
Somehow related to it.
I anticipated her being involved somehow,
Mm-hmm.
judging the mini challenge.
No, it's another Lisa Kudrow moment.
Nope.
She's just walking by.
Yeah, she's just passing by the studio.
She's walking through the studio, and they're like, "Oh, Nancy, come in."
Grab Nancy, real quick. Yeah, and they make it so casual. Like, I'm just gonna pop by the workroom.
Exactly. I'm just
like,
coming in to say hi.
It's so funny. Yeah.
Did you see that she went out to a gay bar in DC to watch the episode?
No, I did
Oh my god,
not.
it's amazing. Go find it online. It is amazing.
Oh, I'll have to watch that. That's amazing.
yeah, it's so good.
Oh, how cool is that?
So good for you.
her.
Good for you, Nancy.
You go, Nancy. Thank you. We love a good ally.
Get out and vote. We're gonna say it one more time.
Please get out and vote. November's coming. November
Yes.
will be here before you know
Before
it.
you know it.
Resist.
Don't.
Vote.
Don't wait.
Oh,
Make a difference.
goodness gracious.
So our maxi challenge. Okay, I wrote the name down because I was never gonna say it right. It's my best Squirrelfriend's Dragsmaid's wedding trip.
Oh, goodness.
It makes no sense.
No, I'll leave that to you.
Makes no sense.
Say that.
It's a bunch of movies all scrambled together
Uh-huh.
that they made up.
Yeah. But they just
Great.
pish posh together.
Great.
A little bit of Mod Podge.
So we're gonna get a crazy, crazy challenge. I was happy to notice that they only filmed for a preview
Yes.
rather than filming actual scenes.
I agree. I
It
feel
made
like
so much more sense.
much more sense. They get to try different things. There was a little bit more of an arc that they got
Yeah.
to see.
Yeah, it didn't, because it was such a crazy thing. It didn't have to make sense altogether. It had to
No.
make sense in little bits,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and it worked.
It really did. And I thought, was it Trixie who was a little concerned with the
Her
part
role.
with her role?
I'm gonna talk about that. So Morgan got to assign the roles.
Yeah.
They clearly knew who was playing what role because they had costumes for them
Right.
and wigs.
Like, where does the line of producing stop?
Yeah, they knew BB. I mean, first of all, we all knew BB was gonna be the
Who,
queen.
knew? Who didn't know he was going to be the
But
queen?
that costume was made for her body.
See,
The Black Swan costume was made for Morgan's body. I wouldn't have put Morgan as that. Yeah.
Something's up, Drag Race.
They all knew which characters they were going to be playing because they had costumes that were given to them to fit their bodies.
I've lost all faith. It's like finding out Santa Claus isn't real. Because at least you want the confessionals to be real.
The confessionals, I think, are the 90% of reality. The
90%.
rest is made up.
It's all made up.
It's all produced.
And I know that it is.
It's all produced.
I know
But
that it is.
guess what? I still watch it.
I do too. Hey,
I'm not going to stop.
and you gotta create some TV drama somewhere. You gotta create
Exactly.
it. And to be honest, if I had a camera following me around too, I'd probably create some drama for the viewers as well.
Yeah, and I mean, maybe the girls didn't really
Yeah.
know what they were going to get, but the producers knew who was getting what role because they had the costumes made specifically
valid point.
for them.
Valid point. Missed that point.
But that's, whenever they get surprised about the roles, I'm like, oh my god, you knew what you were getting. You knew what you were getting.
That's so true. See?
So,
You got me, Drag Race.
that's the way it is. So, BB's the queen.
BB's queen.
She doesn't know why they would pick her to
Oh,
be the
that's
queen.
a load of crap. That is a load of crap if I've ever heard it.
I don't know what is wrong.
Ugh.
She is as delusional as Nil.
Come on. Oh. It's not wrong, though.
We get more on that at the end of the episode when she thinks she didn't do anything wrong. That she didn't get. She's like, I didn't get any bad critiques. Yes, you did, girl.
We can put a pin in that.
Morgan is going to be the beige swan. She picked it for herself
Which-
because she's crazy.
She's crazy.
She is.
Yeah.
But I would not have picked the beige swan.
I don't think I would either. I don't know if I would have had a good enough understanding of what that would be.
Yeah.
You know, beige
And it was
swan.
weird that they were fighting over the Oscar, her and Lala,
uh-huh.
because they both won.
Yeah,
roles.
yeah.
You already have that Oscar,
You
girl.
have it, girl. No, she had no backstory
There
with
wa-
that.
You just had to hit the guy in the head. I get that's what you did,
Aw.
but there was no reason to fight over that.
And poor
'Cause
Ross, he was trying.
Ross really tried.
He
I
tried.
love Ross Matthews.
I do too.
Ross Matthews, if you ever want to watch this show, feel free.
You can come on anytime.
I will come to Palm Springs and record it at your house if you want to be on it.
A travel show.
I really just want to hang out with you. I listen to your podcast religiously.
Oh, he has a podcast?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. What is it?
It's Straight Talk with Ross.
Oh, I love it
And
already.
it's twice a week on Tuesdays and Fridays, and I love every moment of it.
it's
It makes me
fierce.
happy. It's always upbeat and just good part of the world.
Oh, and I love him. Straight
So
Talk
good.
with Ross. I'll add it to my repertoire of podcasts.
Yeah. Shangela gets to be Octavia, which is the role she wanted.
It's fierce.
It was made for her.
Yeah, just easy peasy. Rolls
Kennedy
off
is
the tongue.
Lala because she's a singer and dancer.
Well,
She's a dancer.
yeah. I was a little,
Singer.
I questioned it.
That's questionable.
I questioned it before we saw it, and then when we saw it,
Have you
I
heard her
questioned
sing
it.
live?
No. I should. Sorry.
I went to see Latrice, and she was the special guest.
Oh, really?
And she sang live.
Okay.
But she came out as that grandma character.
Oh, no. No,
And
really?
sang like a old lady church song.
Oh, goodness.
It was so weird. I
What
was
a
like,
missed opportunity.
girl, you're a dancer. Do some
Whip
high
it
kicks.
out. What did I see? I was watching her and Chi Chi DeVane turn it out earlier.
Yes.
They were whipping it. Somewhere, I think, in Dallas today.
We were waiting for that lip sync between the two of them.
They should just
Can
do
they just
that.
throw that in at the end?
Just do it for
Be
the
like,
fun
sorry
of
that
it.
this season was a disappointment.
Yeah.
Here's Chi-Chi and Kennedy.
Just lip syncing for your entertainment pleasure.
They're gonna lip sync the last one and pick the winner.
Oh, that's too funny. I love that so much. I would support that wholeheartedly. I call it my Kenna T.
Yes, exactly.
My Kenna T Davenport.
Trixie gets to be Sharon Brockovich. She's not happy about it because it has the most lines.
Well, see, and I don't know who Sharon Brockovich. Who is it? Sharon. Who is it based on?
Aaron
Aaron
Brockovich. Yeah,
Which is what?
a Julia Roberts role.
Oh, right.
But they threw in that line
Oh,
from Pretty Woman,
right.
which wasn't even from Aaron
See,
Brockovich.
I would be bad at it too. I can't blame the girl.
She's basically, a single mother who becomes a lawyer.
I see. Oh.
But the real lawyer,
Got
do you
it.
watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills?
No.
Oh.
I missed
Sorry.
it. I just stay with the Atlanta.
I only watch Beverly Hills because it's the only one worth watching.
Is it so good?
It's so good. You probably know, what's her name?
Oh, is this the... She didn't... Oh, she carries a little dog?
No, that's my favorite, Lisa Vanderpump.
Oh, I met her. Oh, and she was the sweetest. She
I'm
brought
going
that
to
dog.
Pride, I think in LA, just so I can meet her.
Oh,
Because she
she
has
was-
a party every year.
She was so nice. She came and saw the show, and she went and saw the show, and the little dog stayed in the lobby with her
with
assistant
Kat.
the whole time.
Oh, with the assistant.
The assistant. The assistant.
Lisa Vanderpump, I'm available to be your assistant.
Here we go. We got a new one. We'll happily hold the puppy.
Yeah, I will
It is a
hold your
cute
puppy
dog.
anytime.
Well-
Any of them. She has like 8.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I saw but one, and it was cute. I
But
thought
Erica
Trixie-
Jane, you know Erica Jane? Surely you know her.
Oh, I think so.
She's like a whore.
Yeah.
She calls herself the real Pretty Woman because she met her
Oh!
husband while she was working at a bar.
I've heard this.
I say she
Yeah.
was a stripper, but
Working at
she was
the
a
bar.
She was working at the bar.
Working at the bar.
So now she is married. The lawyer, the real lawyer from Aaron Brockovich, is her husband.
Oh, that's
See, it all comes
cool.
back
See,
to
full circle.
It's a full circle. That's what I was getting to. Sorry for the tangent.
Oh, I love that though. Well, it helps me
But
understand.
yeah, so
Oh,
her husband
interesting.
is like 40 years older than her.
We know what's waiting to happen there.
She loves him.
Does she?
Well, this is not a Real Housewives of Beverly Hills podcast, and so I'm not going to talk about it. But it bothers me that she calls him Mr. Girardi.
Oh, she
It
does?
drives me crazy.
See, I didn't even know that. Yeah, we'll save that for
Oh.
another. Mr. Girardi.
Mr. Girardi. Yeah, whatever. So Ross is our teacher.
Yep, we love him.
BB needs to be louder. There wasn't a lot that happened in this.
Yeah.
BB needed louder and basically played the queen
She seemed
as
shocked
herself.
that she needed to be louder.
She seemed shocked that she got any kind of critique at all.
Yeah. She's like, I didn't sign up for critique.
I'm here. I was told I'm just gonna sail through.
Yeah. I would be the winner of every challenge.
I'm gonna win and then not win at the end because they have to crown someone else.
That's too funny.
Yeah, she seemed surprised
Yeah,
that she
she
wasn't
did.
doing well.
But come on.
Kennedy is a terrible actress.
She is. She can't land it for nothing.
She's great at doing her own thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh,
That's where she
she
excels.
doesn't do well with lines. That's what I've decided.
Yeah.
She could, if you just said, okay, you're gonna play this woman who wants to be an actress. It's based on this character from this movie you probably never saw.
Go for it.
Do it.
Wing it. Oh yeah, if she can improv her way through
Yeah.
it, she'll kill it.
It
She'll
was
squash it.
terrible. She had terrible lines as well, so it's not all her fault.
Yeah, that's true.
Morgan came in hissing.
Like what?
I thought it was hysterical.
I did not.
Because swans, they hiss at people.
They do.
As a 10-year-old boy, I was chased by a hissing swan.
They do.
So I know they do hiss at people.
She's not wrong.
She is so not wrong.
She's not wrong.
But it was just weird.
That's so
But it was even
funny.
weirder when she came in quacking.
The pressure done got to her. She has done quacked with the crack. Oh my god.
That was so weird. And then during the live, Ross was like, I finally got you to quack. I was like, why would you tell her to quack?
Why would you tell her to quack? It was too funny. I mean, at that
was
point,
so
you're
funny.
just driving humor.
Yeah,
I guess,
she just needed to be crazier.
just didn't have it. Yeah.
And if her hissing was crazier, maybe it would have worked. If her quacking was crazier,
But
maybe
what was she
that would have
trying
worked.
to do? Was she just trying to like show the other girls that she was nuts by
Yeah,
hissing?
I think. Yeah, I'm
Because the black swan's crazy.
I'm guessing in their script, they must have said to make have crazy entrance.
I see.
Because everyone is supposed to like stop and stare at her, and then Shangela has her line. Well, she did that, so I think maybe if she had done some dancing,
Right. Well,
along with her hissing,
Shangela's line could have been improv at that point.
it could have been. Yeah, it could have been
Because-
totally made up, but they kept it.
But they kept it.
So yeah, I don't know if it's real, but yeah, I think she was supposed to have some kind of grand entrance
Bless her heart.
that was nuts and over the top, and it just didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
Sorry.
I mean, A for effort.
A for effort.
A for effort. She hissed and she quacked.
Yeah. Trixie and Shangela got no notes,
Oh,
and
yeah.
that is setting you up for what really happened in the show.
Bum, bum, bum.
In the workroom, yes, back in the workroom.
Yes, I love
Trixie talks about being standoffish.
Yes.
Um,
Big Trixie fan. Love me some Trixie.
I am a fan of Trixie's shows.
Yes.
I'm not a fan of her on TV.
I agree.
I am a fan. Seeing her live, I was like, she's super talented.
So you've seen her live.
She's super funny, yes.
Like her single show?
Her solo show.
Oh. It's good? It's worth it?
It's so worth it. She does a great job.
Good for her.
She combines her own music material with other songs as well. So she does a mix of both. She's great comedic timing.
Oh, yes.
But it's all
lovely.
scripted out for her.
Good for her.
And so that's what she excels at.
Uh-huh. Similar to
And
like
she's great.
being able to sit there and banter with
Right.
Katya. You know,
Exactly.
it just is not the
It's
same.
the complete opposite of Kennedy,
Uh-huh.
who you give her a script and she freezes.
Mm-hmm.
But you give Trixie a script and she will nail it.
Turn it into anything.
Yeah.
Oh,
She'll
I'm
nail
glad
it.
to hear that
so
she's
her
so
shows
great in
are great
person.
live. She's not great television, except for her confessionals. There's no reason for her to even be there.
Her confessionals are great.
Her confessionals are winning the season.
They really are.
And
her wit is just on top.
She's on top of it. Yeah.
But you're right. Similar to her season, and you know, I was rooting for Trixie #1 coming into All Stars 3, and I'm a little shocked. I expected her to do what Ben did.
I expected her to do a lot better.
Yeah.
So the fact that I picked her before I picked Ben in the pool, and so I didn't end up getting Ben, which is why I lost.
No! Oh no! I didn't know that.
Yeah. Way to go, Trixie. Thanks.
God, Trixie. I still love you though. I love you.
Apparently there's some kind of drama with her in the West Hollywood Queens. I had heard nothing about that.
Oh, I didn't know this either.
That they think that Trixie thinks she's above them all. But then Trixie tried to say, well, it's just that when I go out to the club, I just want to go out and enjoy the show. I don't want to... I don't want to be called out.
Yeah, and I can understand
that. I understand both ways.
Right.
I understand queens that want to be called out. Poor Kennedy.
Oh,
who apparently no one ever calls out.
She just wants to be first in line.
Someone to go take a picture with her. Someone take a picture with Kennedy,
Look,
please.
I promise I will be first in Kennedy's line at DragCon. I will give her that. I will. I will take that.
Kennedy is on my drag fantasy team and has done 0 for me.
Yeah, that's true.
And I didn't want her to begin with, but I thought she would at least win some lip syncs. But she hasn't been in the top to win them.
No, she hasn't.
Thanks.
Well.
Oh well. So leave Trixie alone. If she doesn't want to be talked to, she doesn't want to be talked to.
Yeah, I agree.
There was that. Did you see that Bob the Drag Queen thing that came out this week?
Yeah, where they tweeted about sometimes people are just not excited to see you.
Right. You're very excited to meet someone who's on television. The person on television is probably not that excited to meet you.
Now
I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. My question then becomes, are we 100% sure they're referencing, like, their own interaction?
Yeah, I don't know where it came from.
You know?
I'm siding with Bob.
I'm siding with Bob, too.
Because, you know, all of my millions of fans out there watching this video.
Same.
You know, all 10 of you.
I can't leave the house.
Are dying to take a photo with me.
We know what it's like. No
sorry.
Photos. No
I
photos.
take really bad pictures.
No photos.
Just kidding. I will take a picture with anyone.
I agree.
If anyone ever recognized me, I would probably fall down dead because there's no reason for you to recognize me.
Absolutely not. You're the real Barry Brown.
I am the real Barry Brown.
The real Barry Brown.
Yeah.
I feel, you know, having the theater background, I always felt, you know, the people who waited at the stage door, who really wanted to meet someone, I think there's a certain sort of gratitude that there needs to be paid for, but you can't, there's no expectations.
You shouldn't expect it.
There's no expectations.
But if it comes to you, appreciate it. That's it.
I agree.
Yeah. And sometimes you're in a bad mood, and you don't want to take a picture.
And self-care is something, too. Self-care is really important, and I think that a lot of that can be really draining for folks.
Yeah.
You know, you're doing a lot of shows, and you have, especially now, I'm fascinated with, especially with Drag Race, how queens are, just loved by kids as young as 9, 10 years old, and it's really changed the dynamic of who they're meeting, you know? And that can really take a toll, I'm sure.
Going to DragCon for the first time was a huge eye-opener for me.
Amazing, right?
It's so bizarre, the people who go to DragCon.
It's nuts. It's like
40-year-old
women and their kids.
Not people my age.
Or drag queens. Hell.
It is teens.
Yep.
That their mother brought them there.
Yep.
90% of them are girls.
Good for them. But, like, it's really intriguing. Especially to have the idea of drag without the connotation of nightlife or a bar or alcohol or queer culture. You know, there's just...
Yeah. DragCon is an anomaly, and I love it, and I will push it. Everyone should go to it, because it is an experience. But if you're going there thinking you're going to see queens perform for you, you're not going to see that. You're going to wait in line.
You're going to wait in line. Not Kennedy's, though.
However... if Kennedy's there, go to her. Go to her first. And tell her, I came to see you first!
You changed the world!
And wear your Kennedy shirt and have her sign it.
Absolutely, right.
And then take it off.
And then take it off, move on to the next line. You'll be there for 4 hours.
Yes. I waited in line for Shangela in New York for probably just an hour.
Okay, that's not horrible.
Which isn't bad.
That's not bad.
And I paid $10. And we took a photo with her.
Absolutely.
But she recorded my outgoing voicemail message on my phone.
I'm gagged.
And it is amazing.
I'm
and I have to say,
gagged.
my mother heard it for the first time this weekend, and she's like, "Is that one of your drag queen friends?"
You're like, yes, it is,
I was like,
Mom.
"Oh," I said, "You have no idea."
That is.
It will never leave my
so
phone.
Wonderful. Oh my gosh, that is so wonderful.
And she says my name in it, and she says, "Barry is a professional."
We've got to get a recording for
It is
that
so
for one
good.
episode.
It is so good.
One episode, we're
we'll
gonna
play it.
have
We'll
that.
play it at some point. Yeah.
That's
when
incredible.
I move from taping these on my phone,
Yeah. Right.
I'll have someone call in and hold it up to the
That's
speaker for you.
amazing.
Yeah.
I
It's
met
the
her
most
too,
amazing thing.
and I loved her. She was wonderful.
Wonderful.
And I'll say, having seen her stand there and wait all day for everyone to meet her and be a class act, I then saw her at Stage 48 that night. She hosted one of those shows. And she even brought it up. She mentioned, she was like, you know what? I've been standing around all day with these sweaty people coming up and touching on me all day. But she was the most professional,
But
wonderful.
she is there to do a job.
She is there to do a job. And I was so impressed with it. So impressed with it.
Shangela's
Love
a
you,
rock
Shangela.
star.
Rock star.
Yes.
Oh, my heart lies with her.
So then we move on to BB. And Shangela calls her bougie.
She does. Talking about her side
And does the most amazing impression of BB. Amazing.
It was
amazing.
perfect.
She could have done BB on Snatch
Snatch
Game.
Game.
And it would have been flawless.
It was perfect.
And they could have sat next to each other and it would have been amazing.
BB acting like she didn't know.
BB doesn't think she's bougie. I don't know
No.
what's wrong with her.
Come on. Come on.
She even said that she's like, I know I'm regal, but I'm also goofy.
Goofy?
Have we ever seen BB be goofy?
Goofy? I've never seen BB.
Has she ever
goofy.
made a joke?
Maybe her soup can was goofy, but that's...
Her soup can was
It
stupid!
was disastrous.
It was literally soup.
It was soup. It was food. It was edible.
It made no sense.
No.
So
Sorry,
BB again, we're going to say maybe delusional.
You know, I'm just... And I hope, poor thing, I hope it's not painting her to be delusional when she's just holding up this mole theory.
Right. When
like,
the whole thing comes out that she's the mole, it will all make sense.
I'll be like, girl, you are forgiven. But if
You win.
not,
You win.
You win. Great acting skills for
I will
holding
say,
a-
I've been to 2 drag cons. BB has never had a booth. She has always just been walking around.
Oh, but she's there.
But she's there. Because I think all the winners have to be there because they do a winner's march.
I see. Can't be bothered
But
to
she
sit.
doesn't get a... Well, no, because you have to pay for the booth.
I can't! Oh.
But Tyra Sanchez had a booth last time. Well, don't go see Tyra Sanchez. Ever. Don't pay for anything. She sells t-shirts that say Raven was wrong.
No.
And if they weren't her t-shirts, I would buy one. Because I don't want to give her any money.
You would get it.
But day 2 of DragCon in New York City, Tyra didn't even get into drag.
That's
She
when I met her.
stood at her booth as a boy.
Yep. I met her then.
Don't give her any money.
Yep. I was a little
As a boy.
underwhelmed.
A boy.
Underwhelmed.
She did get in drag the first day, but not the second day. And when they did, the second day is when they do the Walk of Champions.
And she
She walked as a boy.
as a boy. As a boy.
A boy.
And not even like as a choice.
That is ungrateful.
Not even like, you know, the Six Flags man that Milk did or
Yeah.
you know, like
You know, she walked out in street clothes.
as her son. Yeah.
Street clothes. I think she was wearing like a tracksuit.
Honestly, and like a baseball cap. It was not.
Definitely a baseball cap.
Yeah.
Um, Christian, my boyfriend, loves Tyra Sanchez. It is probably his favorite queen ever
Really?
on Drag Race.
Really?
It's terrible.
And he's watched other seasons?
He's watched every single one.
Interesting. I mean, you gotta have a favorite.
He loves Courtney Act as well.
Okay, alright. Redemption.
We see Courtney Act every time she's in the city.
Yeah.
And every time we go to Provincetown.
Oh, is she wonderful?
She puts on a good show.
Does she? Okay.
But it is the same show.
Okay.
Every time. She sings different songs. But it is the same show.
Yeah, she's a live singer, ain't she?
She is. She should not sing live.
And
That
she
is just
thinks
my
she's
personal
wonderful,
opinion.
right?
She's glorious.
She's glorious?
Not really. She sings perfectly fine until she tries to be a big black woman. And
No one
reach
should
these
ever...
crazy notes that she can't hit.
No.
It's not good.
You should not try to be a big black woman if you are not
If you are not a big black woman.
Don't try.
It's going to hurt
It
you
will.
and sound bad.
It will not be helpful. Not be helpful.
Anyway, now we're on to Kennedy's sad moment.
Oh.
Kennedy is very sad that the girls don't come to her. No one comes to see Kennedy. She's always a second thought.
I did feel...
I felt bad for her
I
too.
was a little
because I was
guilty.
like,
Like, well...
but, I mean... If I went to a meet and greet with her, she would not be my first choice.
What do you want? No, exactly. And I also feel, too, you know, like, I bought this t-shirt seeing her in a bar. You know, I saw her live in person at a bar in Dallas.
I bet she is a phenomenal live performer.
She flipped that bar upside down.
Yeah.
I'm talking about virtually flipped it upside down. And she sold this t-shirt out of a Ziploc bag. And
Right.
that, to me, is why I
And
bought
that would make me buy her shirt.
Exactly. It was an experience. It was
Yeah.
part of it. And so, to almost expect, like, a drag con type audience to flock towards Kennedy, I think is missing the demographic of who appeals, or who loves Kennedy the most.
No, and, I mean, she talked about, you know, at season 7, when they started to go on tour together, and they do the meet and greets, everyone would flock to everyone else.
That's
because they
true.
want to see the winner, obviously.
Yeah.
Although Violet Chachki.
Yeah.
Pearl, I don't know that I would flock to see her.
Ooh, I have thoughts.
Ginger Minge has a crowd. Always. And I'm not a Ginger Minge fan.
Interesting.
I liked her, and then she turned mean.
Yeah, she's mean,
She
right?
turned very mean.
She's mean.
But meeting her in person, she is wonderful.
I met her and loved her.
I went
Yeah.
to her panel where she made over the little queen, the 10-year-old queen,
Mhm.
and then got married. I saw Ginger Minge get married.
Oh, yeah.
It was amazing.
Is that Desmond is Amazing? Or is
Yeah,
it some-
Desmond, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
yeah. They
yeah.
did get married at
So
Drag
it was
Con.
lovely. And then we met her at her booth, and she was just as lovely.
See?
So yeah, it's a character.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
And I think she was mean because she figured out she wasn't going to win because she wasn't
Yeah.
thin and pretty.
Well, and then you have a camera there. You
And
gotta
there's a
turn
camera
into
right there
something.
recording everything you say.
You gotta turn into somebody. I guess so.
And she is the glamour toad.
That's yeah.
Emphasis on toad.
And
Cheers, Ginger!
sip to that.
I still like you.
We do. We love you. I really do. She was
I
lovely
went to
when
see
met her.
Ginger Min's show too, and it is one of the best shows I've ever seen.
Was
Her
this
solo
the Laurie
show.
Beachman?
At the Laurie Beachman. Go to
Yeah.
the Laurie Beachman, everyone. It
You
is a great
should.
place to see a show.
It really is.
The tickets are like $25, and then you have to buy drinks, but you're going to buy them anyway. So
Yeah, you're gonna ride them.
just
It's so
enjoy
worth
it. It is so worth it.
Great
It is
drag entertainment.
intimate. It's small.
Mhm.
You get a great show. Go
Great
see it.
show. Lots of great queens come through there.
Yeah. Let me talk. So I'm going to see Ben in May. I'm going to see Mimi on first. Remember her?
Yes,
She picked
Mimi
up that
on
queen on the
First.
runway.
She did. Drag is not a contact
and Mimi
sport.
Mimi got a little shout out in this episode.
Yeah.
Because Kenny doesn't know what a meme is. She knows it as a Mimi.
A Mimi. Oh, God.
But she is doing a concert of the musical Taboo, which I love.
That's so exciting.
And she's going to play Lee Bowery, who is one of the fiercest queens ever to live.
Oh, that's so exciting.
And so it is at the end of this month. Go see if there's tickets. Maybe I'll see you there.
how fierce is that?
That's at the Laurie Beachman Theater. I think the tickets are at spincycle.com. Go check it out.
That's fun.
Anyway, Kennedy wants to be first.
Well, Kennedy, when I see you, I'll run up to you.
I don't think she was at New York last time.
I don't think she was.
Yeah.
No.
See, come to New York. Maybe
Yeah,
maybe
exactly.
you'll get more fans.
You'll have some fans, girl.
Yeah.
We're waiting for you. Where are you?
Yeah.
Where
are you?
Where are you?
New York is going to be better this year, so everyone come to New York if you're in the area.
So
or even if you're not. I went to
excited.
LA.
It's in May?
It is, no,
Oh.
girl, it's in September. It's the
Oop.
last weekend of September.
Oop, I was wrong.
Tickets go on sale in May.
That's it. That's it.
The tickets go on sale the day after DragCon LA.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So get your tickets. I'm going to get VIP this time.
Yeah,
Because I like to go to the panels.
that's true.
And you can't get into the panels without waiting for hours and hours unless you're VIP.
Mm. And
Because
you get
it was
merch too, right?
It was a bad setup. You do. You get a little package.
See, I'm all about the merch.
And I think you might get tickets to the shows. The nightly shows.
The nightly shows? Oh,
Yeah.
then that's totally worth
It's
it.
totally worth
The
it.
nightly shows were the best part for me. I loved the nightly shows that they did every evening.
So yeah,
Oh,
get your tickets when they go on sale.
DragCon, baby. Come to DragCon
Come
New
to
York.
It's going to be better this year. Hopefully they're going to work out all the kinks that they did not expect.
I think they will.
Hopefully they will expand it into more than one space.
Yeah, I think they learned some lessons.
And we'll see where it goes. I don't think they were ready for the amount of people that were coming.
It was massive turnout.
It was crazy.
It was nuts.
Crazy.
Whew.
But
I
always a
loved
good time.
it. Oh, such a good time.
Anyway, we're going on to the runway.
Ah!
So let's start looking at some pictures.
Okay, girl. Let's look at these photographs.
We're going to talk about, these are the judges. We had Chris Coffer.
Love him.
Love him. He had
So
the
great.
funniest line of the episode
Oh, he's so sweet.
when Rue asked him if he was full of glee.
Ah!
And he said, I'm full of something, and boy, does it itch. Girl.
I fell over.
Oh my God, it was amazing.
Ooh,
The
turned
best.
me on a little bit too.
Me too. And I've never been really attracted to him, but he looked good.
He did. He looked really great. He looks
really
older.
good.
He
He
doesn't
does. He's
look
matured.
like a child
He doesn't look like a
anymore.
child.
He looks great.
His voice has not changed.
No, it hasn't. Neither has his hair, though.
And his hair has not changed
Oh,
either.
but no, he's adorable. I was glad to see him.
Do you listen to the RuPaul podcast?
I do sometimes, yeah. I do.
So the good thing about listening to them is you get the judges. The guest judges, they release them the week that they're going to be on.
I see.
So it's old news, because this was taped last August.
Okay. Right. Right. Wow.
And they just release it when the show. So these two, who's the girl? I don't even know.
I forget.
Garcelle Beauvais.
Okay.
She's a model. And she was on that show Models Inc., which lasted a whole one season. Which Michelle Visage, if you listen to the podcast, raved about, and it was terrible.
So we see the connection there.
Yeah, Michelle Visage wishes she was on modeling.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that's really, so he looks great. What do you think of Ru's look?
You know,
There's more pictures after this one, because I did a close-up of her.
and it's orange, right? Are we orange?
Her dress is, why is she not in a red dress?
Right.
When our runway is red for Bill.
It doesn't make...
Michelle got the memo?
She did, yeah. The email went through to her.
I
mean, I like the silhouette. I like the way that it looks physically, but I think you're right. I think, like, stick to the theme, girl.
It's orange.
It's orange.
The dress the dress is great.
It really is.
It was weird when she walked in it, though, because it was so structured that it kind of moved opposite her.
I see.
So, like, when she walked, it went the other way, and then when she
gotcha.
moved, it kind of went the opposite way of her.
Got that
Because
little...
it's the structure of it. Not that
Right.
it's not a bad thing. It was weird to watch her walk.
Got some starch in it.
I think her makeup looks very soft, which is
Yeah.
it was new for her.
Yeah, she looks great.
This hairline, I can't get past it.
I know, it's up there, ain't it?
Delta.
Whew. It's like all the way back here.
It's like she walked out. She was like done getting her makeup done and got up out of the chair, and Delta's like, "Oh wait, we forgot to put your wig on."
And put it on her
And
behind.
slapped it on her head.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it needs to come down about
It does.
3 inches.
It really, really
Not
does.
even like 1 inch. It's like 3 inches behind.
I like the boom, but there needs to be a little bang.
Yeah, the wig
Something.
is good.
The wig is great.
If you just pull it down.
Bring it
Your
forward a little
forehead
bit.
is here. Right
Yeah,
here.
I can agree there.
Not here.
I do like those earrings, too.
The earrings are really good.
Yeah, those are fierce.
Yeah. So
Good job, Mama Ru.
Ru looks good. Just pull your wig down.
We love you.
That's all I'm gonna say about
Love
that.
you, Mama
Let's talk about. We didn't talk about these looks.
Ru. Yeah, so the looks...
The costumes that were made for them.
made for them inside their pilot trailer episode.
They all worked,
They did. They really, really did.
and I actually really thought the pink bridesmaid things were cute.
Yeah.
Trixie's wedding dress is a little short.
It is. It's riding up on her.
She might be wearing the nightie that she wore on the honeymoon. But it was cute.
But otherwise, yeah. I
yeah.
think it worked. I think they
Make
they
costumes
nailed
for
it.
them often if you need to.
Is that Trixie's on breastplate, you think? So yeah, like, right, they have to...
I hope that's her breastplate. I hope she borrowed it from someone and that they lent it to her.
Because then otherwise you have to know.
Yeah.
Like, you just have to...
There's no way. I don't know that she owns a breastplate.
I've never seen her in a breastplate,
Yeah.
I don't think. But see, her Dolly, didn't she have a breastplate in Dolly?
Oh, maybe she did. So maybe she does have them.
But
Or maybe
still-
she has those wraparound sack boobs, which are
yeah.
just terrible.
Yep, sack boobs. Yep.
But she looks fantastic.
She does. No, she looks great.
They all look really good.
The moment when the baby brushed her hair out
The
of the
baby
way.
brushing her hair was everything.
It was just
It
completely
was like,
perfect.
give her the award right now.
Yeah, yes, that's it.
Because she won. She won the show.
Yeah, no, I think these looks were great. Octavia, amazing. Lala.
Yeah, they all worked
Fantastic.
for who they were.
They were spot on.
Way to go.
Way
to go, producers.
We love it. We love it.
So BB on the runway.
Okay.
I printed out a second picture just because I wanted one without her mask.
Yes.
I think she looked fantastic, even in the mask.
I do too.
The mask, I mean,
I really like the mask.
it was really good, and I wish they would have shown more. This was my favorite runway
Oh, I see.
of the season
Yeah.
because I thought they all looked
They
spectacular,
did. They look great.
but it went by so fast.
I do hate when they run races.
Luckily, online there is an extended version
Oh,
of it, so you
good
can
to
see
know.
all of them, with the comments from the judges, the comments from themselves.
Yeah, her
um,
silhouette here.
You never got to see this. She has this giant ponytail coming out of her head. It is so good.
Like up and out.
Yeah, up and out.
Oh, I bet that
and
looks
all the way down her back, like
great.
almost to her ass.
Wow.
It's so good.
Good for her.
And I don't love BB, and I'm saying nice things about her.
Yeah.
But this look, I was all into it. And when she took, you didn't see her take off the mask, but when she was on the runway, her makeup looked fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Kennedy,
This reminded me a lot of Kennedy's when she had her face covered.
No.
No?
I wrote it in my notes.
No?
Kennedy needs to look at her and no,
as
that is how you do jewels.
Well, that's
you
true.
don't put them everywhere.
I agree.
You
that's
put them,
true.
You strategically place them.
Yes. This created an entirely different look out of the crystals.
Yeah.
Almost a different shape of the face.
Yeah. So, Kennedy, look at her.
Take note.
You want to put crystals on your face, look at her and learn how to do it. Because you don't need them everywhere.
Yeah, because this was fierce. This was a great look.
She looked fantastic. And it had this tail.
Oh,
so good.
Yeah.
Way to go, BB.
We loved it.
Next we have Kennedy, who we just talked about.
Nice little segue.
Which you didn't see. It was actually a reveal on the runway. She had like this red cape on. It was nothing.
Oh, so what? Yeah.
Yeah. She's wearing a pageant dress. Go figure.
Who are we talking about? Kennedy Davenport?
Wearing pageant hair.
Kennedy Davenport?
She looks fantastic.
She does. She looks great.
It was just that it wasn't a surprise. Like, BB's was a surprise to me. Like, I don't expect BB to wear that.
Mm-hmm.
This I expect Kennedy to wear. It looks fantastic. It is covered in jewels, which is stunning. She looks great in it. If you watch the extended runway, when she turns to the side, she looks pregnant.
Oh,
she got a big pooch.
We got a bun in the oven.
As a big girl, I can say that. She had a big pooch.
She's pooching.
She got a
Yeah,
pooch.
but you're right. Completely expected.
But it's expected.
Completely expected.
Was nothing surprising.
Looks great.
Morgan
Still
McMichaels living her
Okay.
plaid
I know.
fantasy.
I mean, to be honest, I will toot this look.
Oh.
You booting it?
No, I am
tooting
in.
it? Oh,
This
good.
is my favorite look on the runway this week.
Fierce, right? Isn't it just amazing?
It is so good.
Oh, I love it.
And Christian and I talked about it, and he didn't like it, and I was like, "That is fashion."
You know,
right there. It is Vivienne Westwood.
Yeah,
oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah, it photographs so well too.
It
I think,
does.
to be honest, in retrospect, I'm liking it more now than I was in the episode. But it was such a quick.
I don't like her shoes,
It was
but
so
the shoes
brief.
are fine.
Yeah, shoes are fine.
They're fine. I just don't love them.
But
her
the silhouette,
hair
though,
is. Ugh.
and the contrast with her arm.
Take that hair.
You see the
with the
tattoo on her arm.
Yeah, and the puffy sleeve. Just.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good
I love
for
it.
You. Good for you, girl.
Morgan. This is the way to come back.
We're a fan.
And go home.
Oh.
Miss Shangela.
All right, Shangela.
Shangela came out and her dress inflated.
Inflated. A little homage to Miss Gaga.
Yes, she did the Gaga fantasy.
The Gaga fantasy.
Gaga's was in silver. Hers is in red because it's red for filth.
Yep. I can
this
dig it.
braid is...
God.
It's so crazy, but
nuts.
so good.
It is incredible. It's like when you see one of those oversized blankets and you just want to touch it.
You just,
want
wrap
to
yourself
touch
in it.
I just want to be, like, I just want to hold this wig.
Yeah.
I just want to hold this braid in my hand.
Yeah. I don't know how it's staying on her head.
It's incredible.
But it is. It's there. And the dress, when it was deflated, did you see it on the runway when it was deflated? It was weird.
It was weird. It looked like a balloon, like a metallic balloon.
But I didn't hate it either.
I didn't
I was
either.
like, oh,
I was about
okay.
it. Yeah. Well, I didn't know it was going to inflate, so I was,
Yeah.
I was looking at the shape, I was looking at the cut of it, there was some nice angles.
Yeah.
Added feature.
Yeah,
It
go watch
blows
the
up.
extended one, because it's everything. You see her come out with it deflated, and then slowly inflate down the runway.
Her face looks good, too.
Her face, the jewels down the center of her forehead are good.
Yeah.
Those are Kennedy.
Fantastic. Yeah. Again.
Kennedy.
Bejeweled, bedazzled.
Come on, Kennedy.
Come on, girl.
Last but not least is
Okay.
Miss Trixie
Miss
Mattel.
Trixie. My favorite look of the runway, I have to admit.
This is probably the best she has ever looked.
It's incredible.
It is. It really is good.
It's incredible.
That's why I love this runway, because everyone did the best
They nailed
that they
it.
could have.
They nailed it. And this, to me, also, I love that with the accessory of the book and the apple on top, it seems like she's reaching a little bit further than she normally does.
She thought about red for Phil.
Yes.
And she added the read to it.
She read it. Yep. She read
She's like, okay, it has to be red, but red means other things too.
And I think that she nailed this.
Yeah, she did it.
The glasses.
And she talked about it later that those books aren't connected. She literally balanced them. And if you watch the extended runway, she takes the apple off the top. She's balancing these fucking books on her head.
I'll be damned. Okay, I'm going to share this with you. This entire damn time, I thought these books were styrofoam.
It looks like a hat.
Like,
which I would have been happy with.
Pinned together. It's like hot glue gun to a headband or some shit.
Yeah.
No, you're telling me those
She balanced. I don't know if they all are, but she definitely took the apple off, and she said that those books were not connected.
That is
good for you, girl.
Good for you.
You go to
Trixie.
Modeling 101.
Yeah, and look at that padding. I mean,
Yeah.
Her silhouette is incredible.
She is cinched in.
Fierce.
Because when you wear latex, it is very unforgiving. Her tuck is on point.
It is. It's gone.
Because you can't see anything.
Nope. She is tucked.
Yeah.
Tight.
Yeah.
I can look at this
You
photo
can't say
all day.
anything bad about this photo.
I want this framed and in my room.
Yeah.
Wow.
Way to go, Trixie.
Good for you, Trixie. We love you.
You killed this week. Way to go.
Wow. What a runway.
Ooh,
what a runway. Say that 10 times
That was
fast.
the best runway. I wish... Go watch it online because when it's longer, you enjoy it even more.
So good.
So good. BB, once again on the runway, said... I think Rue said... That was when they showed the preview. She's like, oh my god, that was amazing. Whatever she said. And she said... Thanks, mother.
Yeah. She says mother one more time. Mother.
She must, in her contract, it must say that she has to say that 12 times an episode.
Mother.
Mother.
Yeah, thanks, mother.
I'm starting to believe that Rue might actually be her mother.
She might be. Hell, at this point, I think she likes it a little bit. She's gotta like it just a
I think
tad.
Rue loves it.
Mother. If someone walked around calling me mother,
I would smack them. I'm your mother?
Pop! Pop! Mother. No.
That's really all I have to say about the runway. The judges pretended to call their elected officials.
Which is important,
Great.
not to pretend to do, but to actually
do it, and they told you how to do it, and that is go to house.gov, house.gov, type in your zip code, and it will tell you the number to call.
Call them up.
Easy as that.
Easy peasy. Call, leave a message,
call them.
speak to someone.
I love that Rue called Maxine.
Yes, girl.
That was the best thing ever.
Oh my god. They need to chit-chat.
And I love that Ross was trying to fax the president. Yeah. I know it's stupid, but it made me laugh.
It's funny.
And I even wanted to read what was on his fax.
Exactly. Here's the thing. It makes us think. It makes us think about what we want to say. It makes us think about the action that we need to take.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter how corny or campy it is. It made us laugh.
Make your voice count.
Exactly. Make your voice count. And again, vote in November.
Exactly. So during the deliberations, Kennedy thinks she didn't do a bad job.
She did.
She did.
She did. She did.
She didn't do... I'm not going to say she didn't do a bad job.
No.
She didn't do a good job.
I mean, and this is All-Stars level, by the way.
Right.
So, this is All-Star level's critique.
Yeah. You didn't do a good job.
No. Yeah,
Your runway was fine.
Everything was fine.
Your acting was not.
It was not. It was not.
It's not.
Left to be desired.
So what?
Morgan
just said, I did the best I could do with the role that I had. Which was funny because I was like, you gave yourself that role, but I don't think she did. I think the producers gave her that role.
Do you think there was another role that she would have done better at?
I think she would have been better as Trixie's role.
I think so too.
The whore.
Yeah.
That's who she... That's her character.
Yeah.
She likes to play a whore.
Exactly. I think you're right.
So...
And Trixie could have done the Swan.
Trixie wanted the Swan.
Yeah.
She wanted Lala or the Swan.
Fascinating.
But the producers didn't want it to work out that way.
No.
Because I think they knew that Trixie's role was a better role.
Yeah.
And they had to get rid of Morgan.
They had to... You know the opening sequence when Morgan says, competition? What competition? Now I understand what she means. She's been around for 3 episodes.
Yeah. She don't have no competition.
She got no competition. She missed the whole damn thing.
She missed the whole show.
Oh, bless it.
Poor thing.
Bless it, bless it.
BB also felt that she did well because she did what the character description said. And she's proud of what she did. BB, you were yourself. You didn't act.
You didn't do anything.
You may have recited some lines.
I don't know if she feels entitled to the crown because she's already a winner.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's something going on.
Weird.
I don't know.
BB is the mole.
She's gotta be.
She's the mole. Everyone, she's the mole.
She's gotta be the mole.
Don't let it be any other way.
Come
Producers,
on,
even if she's not in your mind, just say that she's the mole.
She's the mole. She's the mole. I will always treat her as the mole of the season.
Yeah, she's the mole. I thought it was really funny that BB didn't know who Ornacia was.
Oh my god!
Because I have been saying all along that BB does not watch Drag Race.
No,
she clearly doesn't.
She does
Now
not
I have proof. Because her drag has not changed since season 1.
Not a drop.
She's wearing the same wig from season 1.
Not a drop.
No. And so she has not seen how the show has progressed.
And what reason does she have to watch other than natural interest, which
Yeah.
I think you should have. But
you should
clearly
know your drag herstory, girl.
You have to know your herstory, and she don't know Ornacia.
And these queens are making new herstory that you can't just go from what season 1 herstory was.
Yeah, stop.
Season 1, that's the end of drag.
That's it.
That was the end of drag.
Oh god, no, you have to know who
I feel so
Ornacia
bad
is.
for you, BB.
And now what do we have? We have Cornacia with this green wig.
Cornacia with the green wig.
With the green.
Let me tell you, we had Cornacia when I went to DragCon LA. Christian and I made Ornacia wigs to wear on our head the first day.
That's incredible.
And they were Cornacia and Hornacia. And now
fierce.
Cornacia is on Drag Race.
See, we knew her before she was famous. Cornacia started here.
Cornacia started here.
That's incredible.
Oh
my god, she was selling Ornacias, right?
She still is.
She is.
Every now and then on Instagram it'll say, a few still available. I don't know. I know she sold one because someone at DragCon was wearing one.
She's got a box of Ornacias.
I will not talk bad about the Ignatius.
No, not at all.
She is legendary.
She's legendary.
I saw her at the last Nightgowns.
Oh, I heard she was
God.
there. Oh, did she look great?
So good.
Oh.
She performed like a 15-minute number.
Wow. Wow. Oh, I
And she had a costume problem, and she still killed it.
Knocked it out of the park.
Knocked out. She was both trying to take her gloves off, and they wouldn't come off. But she still killed it.
Good for her. Oh, I love that type.
Yeah. Vivacia, All Stars 4.
Yes, please.
Please.
Yes, please.
Anyway, BB doesn't know who you are. You should call her out.
You should call her
there
out.
are memes.
Memes all
over the place.
And Gippies. Gippies and memes.
And the Gippies, yes. Then we go on to Kennedy doesn't know what a meme is.
Oh,
Poor
Lord.
Kennedy.
It's a meme.
I have said from day one, Kennedy is dumb.
She's dumb.
She's
but
just
in the
dumb.
best way.
But not, yeah. I don't hate her because she's dumb. She's just dumb.
She's just dumb. Did you see this tweet this week where she was like, bitch, I'm still in it, team Kennedy.
Kennedy.
She spelled her own name wrong.
Poor Kennedy.
And then replied to her tweet and said, sorry y'all, I've been drinking.
Yeah.
Cheers to you, Kennedy.
Cheers, Kennedy.
Cheers, Kennedy.
Didn't go back and correct it.
Yeah.
Just add the comments.
Just add the comment. I've been drinking.
You know you can delete tweets, Kennedy.
I live for her. Oh my god.
Team Kennedy.
Team Kennedy for life.
Cheers.
This is my Team Kennedy team. Oh god, I love you.
Oh, Kennedy.
Oh, so funny.
So then they talk to each other. Trixie and BB talk. And Trixie made a joke, which was really funny, and BB didn't get it. She said, so tell me why you made a mess of this challenge. And BB's like, I didn't. It's the head joke. How's your head? All over again.
Come on. It's the watching the Drag Race.
Oh, yeah, she hasn't watched Drag Race. She don't know nothing.
How's your head?
I think someone should ask BB how her head is and see if she gets it.
Oh my god.
She won't know. She'd be like,
I have
what?
no idea.
What? Is there something wrong with my head?
It consists of tongue and lips.
Oh, yeah. Girl,
Nope, no
watch
idea.
some Drag Race.
Catch up.
She didn't get it. It was funny.
2 through 9.
She's super confident.
She really is. She really is.
Because she's the mom.
Which, I mean, I kind of like that quality. Like, I really...
Yeah, you should have confidence. You should
do.
believe in everything you do. And I listened to a podcast. AfterBuzz does a Drag Race podcast as well.
Okay.
And one of the queens on there is a drag queen from LA.
Oh.
And she's like, I understand. She even understood when Milk came off and thought she did a great job.
Oh.
She's like, because when you're up there and you're doing a number,
Mm-hmm.
you think you are giving it your all.
Mhm.
You are living your life.
Mhm.
You are doing everything you have.
Yeah.
And until you see it, you don't know how bad it
You
is.
don't know how bad it is.
And so when she said that, I was like, that's probably true.
That's valid. I can accept that.
And so BB thinking she did great, maybe she thinks
Maybe
she did.
you do. Yeah, maybe you do.
And when you watch it, maybe you'll think otherwise, maybe you won't.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
And then whether or not there's ownership in that.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, you have to also be able to look at it and be like, oh,
Well,
okay.
and Milk took ownership, right? I think she tweeted something.
She did eventually when she saw it. She's like, oh,
now that
I
that's
was
over.
nuts.
Yeah, now that I was a little crazy.
Yeah,
which I appreciate.
Crazy in the wrong way because
Right.
you were supposed to be crazy, but in the very wrong way.
Yeah, no, there's some recognition that has to happen there.
And she pretended that she got no bad critiques, which she did. They didn't like her.
Come on.
I mean, Ross gave them to you during it, and then the judges gave it to you.
It's almost like she feels like she's above the critique.
Yeah.
You know? Like that she's beyond it.
Because she's bougie.
Are any of the judges the same?
No. Because Michelle didn't come on until 3.
Right.
And it was Santino and Merle.
Yeah, see, so it's only Rue.
It's all new people.
It's all new people. So she's almost like, well, who are you to tell me?
Right, you're not judges.
You're not judges. You're not.
Sorry,
fascinating. Yeah, well, you need
Sorry.
to listen.
Shangela and Kennedy talk, and it was very interesting that Shangela's like, well, I'm not sending you home.
Yeah. I mean...
It's okay to not send her home, but
I agree.
wouldn't put that on television.
Yeah, you just outright said that, girl. You just outright said that.
And then asked Kennedy, who would you send home?
Yeah. No, she said it.
And Kennedy didn't want to say, she's like, well, I didn't win, so I don't have to make the decision. But I would send Morgan home.
Come on. Morgan's gotta go.
Come on, we all knew that Morgan was going
know.
home. No one thought anything otherwise, and Morgan probably didn't think otherwise.
Well, didn't she even
Either.
say that, like, the likelihood of the queen coming...
Well,
that we know, and was it Trixie that said that the
Yeah.
queens that come back
They always get
often
sent home.
Get sent
They
home?
always get eliminated.
You know, we know this.
It was really funny when they went off to talk,
Mm-hmm.
and the 4 of them went off, and Morgan was left there, and she's like, well, this is bullshit.
Yeah, she just kicked up her feet, did her thing. Bless her heart.
Oh, Morgan.
She has no lines.
I like you.
I do too.
I like everything about you.
I will say, I don't remember much about Morgan prior to this season.
Well, she wasn't on very long in her season.
She
either.
wasn't. And then when she came on this season, I thought a little bit of the bitch face was being painted over her, but I kept trying to tune in because I felt like there was something more, and I feel like there is.
There is. I think she wants to portray that bitch face.
Yeah.
Like, that's the queen she wants to be.
Right.
But every drag queen that works with her has nothing but positive things to say about her.
love
Which
that.
I love.
I love
Because
that.
it's a character that she's portraying.
Yep.
And then she's a genuine person.
Good for her. I'll
So,
take
Morgan,
that.
I'm on your side.
Me too.
I'm
I
on your
love
side.
that. You go, Morgan.
Then Shangela and... No, we did Shangela and Kennedy. Blah, blah, blah. Trixie and Morgan talked. And they talked about, Trixie was sent home and came back.
Mm-hmm.
So she has sympathy for her coming back, and it's hard to get back into
relatable.
it, which it totally is.
It is. It is.
And Morgan went home first. She missed the whole
She
season.
missed the whole damn thing. Could you imagine? I
No.
can't even fathom what that would be like. To
Morgan
come
was
back
on
in
2 episodes.
and then have to step back into that workroom.
No, 3. 3 episodes.
Yeah, 3.
Wow.
Wow.
Which I guess there was only 7, so she was on half of them.
I can't believe how quickly.
The
But
season's flying by.
it's nuts.
Let's go on to the lip sync.
Oh my god!
It's RuPaul's song featuring Big Frida.
Come on, Big Frida.
Freaky Money.
Good song.
I'm glad you think so. I hate this song.
Well, good song for TV.
It's a good lip sync song. I will say that.
yeah.
I just hate this song.
No,
It's one of RuPaul's songs that I would never play.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, it's just
I'll
like
give you that.
it's-
Leave it off the
it's
playlist.
It's fine.
Leave it off the playlist. I think maybe the only reason why I think I appreciate, and we'll get to this, is because of the costume choice.
Yeah, well, we'll get to that right now.
You know?
Trixie looks phenomenal.
Fierce.
Oh my god. When she came out, I was like, girl,
That hair.
I hate a cat suit. This cat suit is everything.
It's incredible.
It's so good.
Oh, it looks so good.
She looks fantastic. The wig is right. The hair is right. I mean, the makeup is right. The body is right.
It's
she
goals.
looks great.
Goals.
She looks great.
She does.
And Shangela comes out in a house coat.
You know? But Shanji, rock it, girl.
We all knew that there was a reveal under there. She's not going to do a lip sync in this house coat.
Not at all.
And that reveal was fantastic.
It was everything.
People are giving shade because they're fat, saying that she's fat shaming.
Yeah, I
don't care. I am fat. And she made me laugh. I would wear this fat suit.
Here's the thing.
I would ride the subway in this fat suit.
Yeah, it's about, this goes back to the root of what drag is and what the performance is, and I think she delivered it in such a way that
she did a fucking death drop in that fat
killed
suit.
it. She did a death drop in the fucking fat
Oh
suit.
my god,
honey.
so good.
She slayed it.
This was my favorite lip sync.
And here's
of all
my
season.
thing. I have this weird correlation. People who are narking on the fat suit are the people who support milk in the muscle suit.
Exactly.
So I think that we need to have some,
Yeah.
you know, introspective looks there, because I think
Yeah.
there's some body affirmation things that we can take.
If
This
that
is
fat suit offends you,
yeah,
I'm sorry.
I do. Yeah,
It's drag.
it's drag, and like body affirmation is everything.
And she's not making fun of fat people.
No, not at all. If
She
anything,
was out there living herself.
living.
Oh my god.
This is ownership.
Yeah.
You know, and I just really feel like this is a positive message, and I think it's being misconstrued otherwise.
Yeah. It was perfect.
It was great.
It was the best lip sync of the season. They both knew their words.
Oh, yeah, they
And there's a
did.
lot of words.
Yes, there are.
They both performed the shit out of the song.
Was so
in
entertained.
their own way.
Yeah, the whole time.
So yeah, I can't say anything bad about it. Shangela won because she had a stunt.
Yes.
That's really the only
That's
reason.
really it.
The only reason she won.
And it was entertaining.
And it was, yeah.
Rue was
I
cracking
mean,
up.
Rue could have said, you both win.
Yeah.
And I would have been like, of course they
Exactly.
do.
Exactly. I would have taken both.
I would have been happy if they both won, but I'm
I was
happy
very
Shangela won.
pleased. I love Shanji so much, and I think this is so well deserved, so rewarded.
I
Good for
will
her.
say that I kind of wish Trixie would have won.
Yeah, I mean,
Because Trixie has never won a lip sync
which is surprising to
on
me.
the show ever.
That's surprising to
Ever!
me. That's nuts. That's nuts. As such a big Trixie fan,
Yeah, it's crazy
I
to think
almost
that she's
wonder,
never
like,
won.
why am I a big Trixie fan? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you look at it within the Drag Race world, it's a completely different context.
It is, yeah.
Ugh, what a...
Yeah, it's so crazy that she's never won.
Incredible.
Maybe that means she'll win the whole season.
Well, was it Sasha that was
Well,
very similar?
All she has to do is win one lip sync at the end,
That's it?
and you're the winner.
Because I sort of thought about this earlier. Sasha, to me, until Sasha at the very end of the season, Sasha to me felt like someone who was coasting. Not to say that she wasn't delivering, but I just thought like she was in the middle of the edit. That's what I'm trying to say. The middle of the
Sasha
edit.
was my pick to win
The whole time.
from the Meet the Queens videos.
I love that.
And I love Sasha.
I love
And I still go see her shows every month.
Yep. Well, that nightgowns was incredible. I just feel like maybe she suffered from an edit that made her not...
The issue, she was in the top every week.
Yeah,
Except for one.
that's true.
There was 1 week she was in the bottom.
That's true.
She was in the top every other week. She wasn't safe any other week.
That's
She was in
true.
the top every week.
And Trixie's not
And the
doing that.
two challenges that she won just happened to be team challenges
Yeah.
with Shay.
That's true.
So I don't discredit her
You're right.
for winning.
You're right.
She stole that lip sync.
You're right. And Trixie's not doing that.
Trixie's not doing
She's
that.
safing it the whole time.
Right.
It's not the same thing.
Right.
It's not the same thing.
But you,
But you never know.
again, I don't produce the show.
Yeah. Who's to say? To be honest, like, and this is something that I love. I love that we have 3 people of color in the final 4, and
Me
then we
too.
have 1 white person. Like, it makes me so happy, and I'm rooting for Trixie, but I think Shangela.
I'm rooting for Shangela.
Yeah, Shangela's my girl. I'm wearing I'm like a big fucking contradiction
Yes.
wrapped up in one.
No.
I have a Kennedy T-shirt on. I
That
love
just
Trixie,
means the
and
right people are in the final.
I fully agree.
Yeah.
It's the right folks.
It's the right people there.
It's the right ones.
And I'm not a huge Kennedy fan, but I'm fine with her being there.
Yeah. See.
If she wins, I might have a problem with it.
Well, you know, and I think I have 3 different winners based on 3 different sort of categories, and if we're looking at Drag Race, I think Shangela's the winner.
Right.
To be honest, you know, I think Shanji.
Yeah, it depends on your perception of drag.
Right.
If you think old school drag is it, Kennedy is your winner.
Yep.
If you think consistency, entertainment is your thing, Shangela's your winner. If you think popularity is the thing, Trixie's your winner.
There you go. And that's your 3 choices.
Those are your 3 choices.
That's
Because
it.
Phoebe is not winning.
Because she's not. She's a mole, y'all.
She's still the mole.
She a mole.
We're gonna say it until it comes true.
I'm just banking on the fact that at this point it's truth.
Yeah, it can't be anything otherwise.
I will be I may not watch 10 if she's not a mole.
I will watch 10.
I will. Yeah, I will watch 10
Because
too.
she won't be on it.
But I'll be damned if she's not the mole.
Yeah, she has to be the mole, and that's the end of the story.
Yeah, she's a mole.
Otherwise, there's no reason for her to even be there.
I believe it.
Anyway, Shangela sends home Morgan.
Bye.
Bye, Morgan.
We
no
love
one's surprised by
you.
that. We all
No.
knew she was going to go home.
But good for you.
Make sure you vote for hashtag whatever team you're on.
Hashtag, let's see.
Shangela.
Shangela. Hashtag Shangela.
I've been liking it on every Facebook post. I've been posting it on everything I post. Because I am Team Shangela.
I can't believe there's one episode left.
Just one.
One episode.
Next week we have an episode called A Jury of Their Queers. And as you probably all saw in the preview, that all the other queens come back as a jury.
Nuts.
I'm not going to say what that means because I don't really know. I heard rumors, but I don't really know exactly what it means. The producers could just be throwing everything off. But that's the title of the episodes. Rue tells us that they have to write, sing, and dance to some gigantic production number. Which should be really fun for some of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, God. Fingers crossed for the rest.
I can't wait to see BB dance.
Oh, my goodness. That is going to be the highlight of the season. Wow.
I'm not going to go through all of them, but the season 10 judges were released.
Oh.
And there's a huge list.
We got some good ones?
Look at this list.
Holy cow.
There's a ton of them, but Christina Aguilera we know is on the first episode.
Wonderful.
Shania Twain, Lena Dunham. You snap for her. I don't like her. Shania, okay.
Shania.
Lena Dunham.
Who is Lena Dunham?
She's the girl from Girls.
Oh, right.
The feminist.
No.
Uber feminist. That really isn't real feminist.
No,
I'm excited for Abby Jacobson and Alana Glazer from Broad City.
Me too.
That'll be a great. I know Rue loves Broad City, so that's why they're there.
That's fantastic.
I'm actually excited for Padma Lakshmi.
Okay.
Because I love her. Courtney Love is going to be genius.
That's amazing.
Genius.
Oh, how cool is that?
Audra McDonald.
That will be it right there.
Oh my god. How did you get Audra McDonald on the show?
Girl, this VH1 budget.
I'm happy that she is there, but what kind of challenge are they going to do? And
who can hit the highest note and for how long?
And yeah, could they just all like lip sync to Audra McDonald songs?
Oh my god. Oh, that would be so
it would
fierce.
Be so good.
Oh my god.
Tisha Campbell Martin. Gonna be good. Carrie Preston, I love.
Okay.
She did a show at the theater I worked at.
Oh, fun.
Andrew Rannells. Adore.
Wonderful.
Todrick Hall's coming back, but I think he shouldn't be a judge anymore.
He's problematic, right?
And then there's going to be 2 special guests, which are Andy Cohen and Cheyenne Jackson. I don't know what they're going to do, if they're just going to walk in the workroom like the other ones, or if they're going to be part of something.
Are they like on Nancy Pelosi level?
I mean, they could do like an interview thing with Andy, maybe.
I see. Okay. Right.
And Cheyenne Jackson could do like a scene with them all.
Yeah, be like an acting coach or some shit.
Yeah, something dumb.
Something like that.
But they're not judges. They're going to just be special guests.
They'll be there.
Wow. That's all we have to talk about today.
That's crazy. What an episode.
So, I mean, for a boring episode, we talked a lot about it.
Yeah, you know what? It was one of the underwhelming ones.
It was an underwhelming episode. It was a great runway.
It was.
Go online and watch the full runway.
Yeah.
Because you'll get to see a lot more.
So worth it.
And that's all I have today.
Oh.
I'm going to talk a little bit about something that is not part of Drag Race, but I know that my friend here is a big fan of, and that is theater.
Yeah.
We both saw Angels in America Part 1 and 2 on the same nights.
It was so great.
In the same row.
How lucky are we? I know. Seats apart. Seats apart.
And it is phenomenal.
Incredible.
It's a great production. It's long. Mm-hmm. It is an 8-hour and 15-minute investment.
Yep.
From start to finish.
Tis a marathon.
But it's worth it. I'm not going to deny that.
I agree.
It's a great production that people. It's a great show that people need to see. People need to know about. If you don't want to go see 8.5 hours, go buy the script.
Yeah.
It's available. Read it. It's powerful stuff.
It's incredible.
But visually, it is stunning.
Absolutely.
I also saw Carousel this week.
Did you? What did you think?
Not like it.
I've heard really, to be honest, I don't think you're in the minority.
I don't think I am either.
No, I don't think you are.
I'm a very liberal theater critic because I appreciate so many things about theater that usually I can find many, many things that I loved about it. There's really only one thing that I loved about this. No,
that?
2 things.
Jesse Mueller?
The dancing is fantastic.
Okay.
No, not even Jesse.
Not even?
Jesse Mueller has nothing to do in this show. I feel so bad for her on stage.
Oh, good.
Lindsay Mendez steals the show as Carrie Pipperidge.
Oh.
Steals the show. I didn't know she could sing like that. It's
Great.
very operatic.
Oh, good for her.
She steals the show. Loved every moment she was on stage.
Amazing.
The show is bad.
Oh.
And I don't know Carousel myself.
Okay.
So I'd like to hear from other people that do know the show.
Yeah, I'd be curious too.
Because I heard that they had made some changes to it because, a big part of it is that he beats her.
Really?
And I feel like it's just the wrong time for that in our world. And you don't see him beating her. There's a scene where she comes out and she says, "He hit me." And her friend says, "You need to leave him." And she doesn't.
Interesting.
And then, I don't want to give away the whole show, but he dies. But goes to heaven, or goes to some heavenly place, and they tell him he can go back for one day.
Shit.
And so he goes back and sees his daughter and gives her a star, which is very lovely. And it's her graduation day. And gives her a star, and she has no idea who he is. So it's this weird stranger. And then they get into a fight, and he hits her.
What?
On stage.
Are you kidding? The dad has hit the...
Who's dead.
Bitch!
Learned nothing. It's not playing! Oh,
that was the
turned
shade
off.
noise.
Here, it turned...
Because
the
it was...
speaker turned on!
It was worth
Let's try
it.
again.
There it is.
There she is. Yeah, so it was just... She feels like it is completely the wrong time.
I see.
With everything that's going on in the world for it to be back, and so it made it seem weird. Jessie Mueller, who is phenomenal. She's a great actress. She's a great singer.
I love her.
Her voice is flawless. There's not a lot of songs in this show.
Okay.
I would say maybe 8 to 10 total.
Really? For the whole show?
Total.
Holy cow.
Including 2 reprises.
Wow. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Is this Rodgers and Hammerstein?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't even know who
I
did
don't
it.
know. No, that's gonna...
Um,
Sorry.
it's a great cat. Renee Fleming, who I'm excited that I got to see sing live.
Interesting.
Has a flawless voice. She's a terrible actress. She's an opera singer. She knows how to sing. She gets the best songs to sing. They're the only memorable songs you know.
Shit.
But
so should I toot it or boot it? Barry, toot or boot with Carousel.
I booted Carousel.
We're booting
but
it.
I was also in the second row, so I felt like I was too close.
Part of the production.
The dancing was fantastic.
So good.
So good. They have a lot of people from the American Ballet Theater in the show because it's heavy ballet. So the dancing is glorious. But I was too close to appreciate it. When you're that close, you're really like focusing on individual people and not the whole picture.
Yep, absolutely. So if you see Carousel, sit from the back.
Sit back.
Sit back.
You know, when you get that mezzanine seat, don't complain about it.
The mezzanine
You're gonna enjoy it.
You're gonna love it.
I love me a front mezzanine.
Me too. You will not beat a front mezzanine seat.
No.
Go see Hello Dolly in front mezzanine. Okay. Stunning. Oh, well, I'm glad you saw Carousel.
So I saw Carousel.
That's amazing. Go see Angels in America.
Go see Angels in America.
It's worth it. It's absolutely worth it.
The other show I'm touting this season is the one and only SpongeBob SquarePants.
I saw that too.
I've seen it twice, and I'm gonna go again.
It's a great show.
Because I'm afraid it's gonna close, and I don't want it to.
It's a really, really great show.
Go see the show. If you just want to go and enjoy you're not gonna get mind-blowing theater.
I agree. But you will have fun.
You're gonna have fun. You're gonna smile the entire time.
Especially if you know SpongeBob. If you grew up any point of time.
And I went knowing nothing about SpongeBob.
Really?
I knew SpongeBob, I knew he had a friend named Patrick, and I knew what a Krabby Patty was.
Get out of here.
All I knew.
I love it.
And it is my favorite show of the season.
That makes me so happy.
I love it.
It's a great show.
I love it.
I had a great time.
But it also has topical things involved.
It
because
does.
it talks the media blowing things out of proportion. The government not doing shit.
Yep. Protesters, the right of protesting.
It has the poor squirrel who lives in the ocean, which I don't understand.
Bless her heart.
Being blamed for everything because she's an outsider.
Yep.
You know, it's
relevant.
It is everything that's happening in America right now.
It really is. I second that. Go see SpongeBob.
So go see SpongeBob.
Go see SpongeBob. Playing at the Palace Theater.
What else have I seen? I saw Once on This Island.
Ooh. No?
Oh my god, it's so good.
Oh, see? I've heard that it's so good.
Amazing. It's, well, even before seeing it, it is in my top 10 shows of all time. Of all time. It is such a great story that it just makes me cry thinking about it. It's so good.
See, shit.
It's a new fairy tale reimagined.
Interesting.
And it doesn't have a happy ending. I'm going to tell you that right off the bat.
Damn. My drama teacher wanted to do this show in high school, and I said no.
It's a great show.
I said I don't want to do it. I will go see
Why did you say that?
I don't know. I think I just had no understanding of what the show actually was and didn't want to do a show in Hawaii.
I get that.
You know, I didn't want to do like a tropical themed musical, and I don't think I had an understanding of what it was.
Did you go to an all-white school?
Yes.
I did too.
Yes.
We did an all-white version of The Wiz.
Oh.
At my school.
Shut up.
And it was fantastic.
See?
This show I think you cannot do
without a cultured cast.
Without a cultured cast. It is not as effective as it should be.
And see, maybe I just didn't take the time to appreciate exactly what the message was.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful story.
I'll go see that.
It is a class story.
Yeah.
Between the poor and the rich.
Oh, see, I'm sad that I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh,
go see it.
Wow.
It is well worth it. The staging at Circle in the Square is phenomenal.
Oh, it's a circle.
The whole stage is sand.
Oh my god.
Like you're on the beach. The actors are literally on the stage for 15 minutes while people are sitting down.
Incredible.
Acting.
Doing the thing.
A goat comes out. Live chickens. You get it all. It is worth the ticket.
I'm going to add that to my list
go see it.
Immediately.
If you see it on TDF specifically, go see it.
It's on TDF?
I won the lottery for it. Sorry.
Oh, I see.
But it has popped up sporadically on TDF.
Okay, good to know.
It's worth it.
Oh, I'll go see that.
Worth
I love
it.
it. Ah, what are you excited for that's coming down the pipipeline?
Mean Girls.
Oh, I can't wait to see Mean Girls. It's going to be so good.
So excited for Mean Girls. What else is coming?
I'm a little
Frozen.
in the dark. Yeah, I'm excited to see Frozen as well, just to see what the hype is.
I'm not excited about it.
No.
I want to be excited about it, but I'm not.
Well, I think it's
I'm not excited about the people that are in it is the problem.
I agree. I think it's going to be a blue elab.
I mean, I certainly don't need Idina Menzel.
I don't either.
Not a huge fan.
No, who is it? We got Cassie Levy.
Cassie Levy. Casey Levy. What her name is.
From Ghost the Musical.
That stellar musical. She was also in the revival of Hair.
Oh.
She was Sheila Franklin.
Shut up. I saw that.
She wasn't good in that either.
I didn't know she was in that. Shut up.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't know she was in it.
At the Hirschfield?
At the Hirschfield.
I'll be damned. No, I didn't know. I only know her from Ghost.
And she was also in Ghost. Yeah, so I'm not excited about her being Elsa. Patty Murin, I love her. She does a podcast as well. I don't think she's done it in a while since she's working. She is Elsa. No, she is... Who did I say? Cassie Levy is Elsa.
Is Elsa. Anna.
Anna.
Yes.
She's Anna.
Yes.
I've only seen her in one thing, and that was Lysistrata Jones.
Oh, she was in Lysistrata?
She was Lysistrata.
See?
And I just hated that show.
Yeah, I didn't see
It didn't
that
work
show.
on Broadway. I think it probably worked really well off Broadway, and I think the problem was the lead man in it, who I don't even remember who it was. Off Broadway, it was Andrew Rannells.
Oh.
But he got Book of Mormon, so he couldn't do the Broadway show.
I see. Yep, I remember this.
And I think if he was in it, it probably would have been a little more interesting.
Okay.
But the lead guy couldn't even sing.
Fascinating.
It was terrible.
Wow.
What else is coming?
I don't know. I'm a little out of tune.
I was excited for Carousel and was vastly disappointed.
You know, passing the marquee every day, I was excited too. And,
yeah.
I'm a little disappointed to hear that it's not that fantastic.
I didn't like it.
Wow.
And I wouldn't recommend it. But I did see an early preview.
Maybe it'll grow.
So maybe it'll get better.
Who knows? But I'll scratch that from the
I wouldn't put it at the top of your
immediate list.
And going into it, I was like, oh, it's going to win all the revival
Oh.
awards, and now I don't think so.
No, not so much.
I think Once on This Island is going to win.
Escape from Margaritaville, I hear, is similar. It's sort of in this gray area of good and bad.
I'm just not interested.
I'm
not a Jimmy Buffett fan.
Right.
So
I have a good friend that's in the show, and so I wish the show a lot of success. But I've heard it's
Are you going to see it?
No. Not gonna go see that.
There's the shade button.
But
yeah, I'm not going to see it either.
Not gonna see it, but I hope it does well.
Yeah.
It's hard to play the Marquee Theater. The
It's
Marquee
so
and the
big.
Palace, too. That's why SpongeBob I'm worried about.
Yeah. I'm worried. I'm so worried for SpongeBob. SpongeBob just needs to make it till summer.
Yeah.
And then it'll be fine. But Nickelodeon is one of the producers, so they have money to throw away.
Tons of money. I'll be honest, when I was in the audience for SpongeBob, I found it so interesting that half of the audience was like people our age who were understanding it for what it was, as a theatrical piece, and then there was the other half of the audience who thought it was going to be like a Universal Studios.
Right, they were expecting a giant sponge to come out on stage.
Literally, like a sponge to come out on stage.
And let me tell you, Ethan Slater, who's playing SpongeBob,
phenomenal.
Is so charismatic.
Oh my god.
That you just want to take him home.
I would take home that sponge.
I would keep him in my cupboard.
I would clean dishes with that sponge.
Yeah.
Like, he's great.
So good.
It's beyond.
So good.
And you think that SpongeBob can't be personified? He nails it.
He did, and Ben Brantley even reviewed it and gave him a rave, and called out poor Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. Who's the one that played him?
Oh,
Christian Borle.
Christian Borle, yes.
Called him out and saying, "See, you can't play a two-dimensional character and still have character."
Shade.
And named Christian Borle in the article. I was like, "Ooh, that is Brent Brantley.
He's coming for
ripped
it.
his claws out." But good for you, because I love SpongeBob.
Yeah, it's a great show. Go see that if you can.
I hope it wins every Tony. It's not going to win any, but I hope it wins all
But
of them.
good for them.
They might win scenic design.
I agree.
Because it's beautiful.
Yeah, it was.
And their costumes are fantastic.
It was really cool. And to see how SpongeBob is imagined on stage, it's just really, really fantastic. Really creative.
You are literally under the water.
You are under the damn sea, y'all.
Yeah. Go back to Little Mermaid. Didn't work.
Nope.
SpongeBob works.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Oh, well, thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming by. We're all done. I'm going to give you my social media one more time, and then we're going to say goodbye.
Farewell.
Facebook and Twitter, BHBrown13, BHBROWN13, and Instagram, The Real Barry Brown. And
I am Portia Thority. You can find me on Facebook at Portia Thority, and then all my other stuff is there as well.
So we will see you next week for the finale.
Happy All Stars 3. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Good to see you. Bye-bye.